Esfahan, dating back to approximately 2,500 years ago, is one of the oldest cities in Iran and served as Persia's capital from 1598 to 1722 during the Safavid period. For that reason, the city is full with historic delights, some of which date back to pre-Islamic Iran. With its stunning gardens and magnificent tiled buildings, it's not surprising Esfahan is known for its good looks. So get ready to explore Iran's top tourist destination. So finally, we are in one of the cities in Iran that we were looking forward to visiting for a long time. And right now we are in Esfahan, which is about 6 hours away from Tehran. Just yesterday we took a bus from there, and yesterday we didn't have time to explore any of the city except at night, and it was so beautiful as well. But finally we are getting to explore a little bit of these places, and we're going to be showing you around. So are you ready to explore? So let's get started. This square is situated in the center of Esfahan, and this one is part of UNESCO's World Heritage. Basically, this complex started to be built between 1598 and 1629. The palace is located on the west side of the Nakash Jahan Square. It was built under the orders of Shah Abbas I in the last years of the 15th century. It was the site where the kings entertained their visitors and ambassadors of neighboring empires. Once we reach the terrace, the views of the whole square are fantastic. This is the other mosque found on the square. However, when we tried to visit it, it was closed. It was built between 1611 and 1630 on the south side of Nakesh Jahan Square during the Safavid dynasty, and is regarded to be of high political and religious importance. It is regarded as one of the masterpieces of Persian architecture and an excellent example of Islamic era architecture of Iran. With its iconic blue tiled mosaics and its perfect proportions, this exquisite mosque forms a visually stunning monument at the head of Esfahan's main square. This is another interesting site that you can visit in the city of Esfahan. This is the Shehel Doktar minaret, and it is the 5th oldest minaret in all of Iran. According to the Kufi inscriptions, it was built in the year 1112. This mosque dates back to approximately the year 771, and it was modified and transformed throughout different eras, such as Abbasid, Buyid, Seljuk, among others. Now it's part of the UNESCO's World Heritage. This mosque is one of the most important and one of the earliest religious buildings in Iran. Also, this complex and the mosque is one of the largest in the Muslim world. Nearby we can also find the Grand Bazaar of Esfahan, built in the 11th century. Now we are going to a very nice area in the city with two Iranian girls we met during our arrival in Esfahan. This is the neighborhood of New Julfa, the Armenian quarter of Esfahan, where we can find many churches too. This is the most famous and largest Armenian church in Esfahan and was established in 1605. It was extending continuously during 50 years and finally reached to the current form. Now it's part of UNESCO's World Heritage. Its exquisite interior covered with oil paintings immediately catches our attention. The cathedral complex also includes a museum where we can see edicts by different Iranian monarchs about the Armenians of Iran, photographs, and items of ethnological significance, which display the different aspects of Armenian life. This other Armenian church is one of the most important historical churches of New Julfa. It was built by an Armenian merchant named Kaje Petros in 1628. The paintings on the walls as well as the ceramic tiles inside the church demonstrate the artistry belonging to the 16th and 17th centuries at its best. After exploring this unique and interesting neighborhood, it's time for a snack time where we are trying refreshing Iranian drinks and desserts. We are starting our last day by visiting one of the main attractions of the city, Shehel Sotun Palace. Now we're gonna visit one of the most beautiful and splendid monuments in Iran. This is the 40-column palace, which I'm going to write the Iranian name here on the screen because it's a bit difficult for me to explain it, but this is a perfect example of the 17th century architecture, which basically it is on the 1600s. This palace was built by the Shah Abbas I, who is also known as Abbas the Great. And basically here, he was receiving dignitaries and ambassadors from other countries. And the inside hall is just outstanding. In its interior, we can find numerous paintings in tempera and oil techniques, some of them representing important battles and conquests of major historical importance. We can also find beautiful gardens outside the palace. The front part of the palace has 20 columns. It seems to be known as 40 column due to the reflection in the front pool's water. Sepol Bridge in Isfahan is one of the 11 bridges that crosses the Sayan Dahrut River. I'm sorry if I couldn't pronounce it properly, but just in case, I'm gonna write the name here on the screen. And this is one of the most beautiful bridges in the city, and also it's very visited by Iranians and also for tourists because this is very well located, so it is very easy to reach for everybody. Unfortunately, and especially during the dry months and summer months, like right now that this is the middle of July, the river basically is all dry up, which is a shame because I'm pretty sure the place could be much more beautiful with the river on it, but still the place is really nice. The bridge was built between 1599 and 1602, so as you can see, this bridge is very historical. Not so far from Sepol Bridge we can also see the beautiful Kaju Bridge, built around 1650. This bridge functions as a recreation center aiming at social interactions and cultural exchange. After a long walk exploring both bridges that are here in Isfahan, finally we needed to come and have something cool to drink because really it's so hot outside. So we got these traditional Iranian drinks that are called sherbet, which also we can find them in some other countries, including Turkey as well. And this one is lemon flavored, and as you can see, it's really nice. It even has some dried lemon in it. So we will check this one. They seem very refreshing. And it is, trust me, it is. Oh. And right now we are going to visit two of our Iranian friends that we just met in Isfahan a couple of days ago. They were so nice and beautiful that they opened the doors of their house to us, and they are going to cook some Persian traditional foods. So we are so excited. Hopefully we'll be able to show you everything in that moment. So we're going to be spending our next 2 to 3 hours with them. It looks like a mini museum with beautiful porcelain sets and the Persian carpets. They cooked many Iranian dishes, which to be honest is a bit difficult to remember all of their names, but I can still remember the famous sabzi and Shirazi salad. Everything was delicious. Our next stop after the meal was this tea house. It was a whole experience. Some people will be smoking nargile, while others just enjoying tea and snacks. Having the opportunity of spending time with locals was incredible. We made new friends who showed us the incredible hospitality of Iranians and the beauty of their city. So these were the places we were able to visit during our stay in Esfahan. I can tell you that it's a very beautiful city. There are plenty of places to see and you will just love this city. That is why the locals also say that Esfahan is one of the most beautiful cities in Iran, and now I understand why. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and see you in the next video. Bye bye!